Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to the AJS TV channel. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to Rennes versus Aston Villa for the final of the season. Before we go into the Premier League season next week away at Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium. Already, I had 12 people waiting for the stream. So, man, I can't believe that. Thank you so much. We have already chats as well from different people. Hello to you, Dean. You were the first person to chat. Saying, yo, Daryl says, score predictions. I will go into that in a bit. 3-1 to Villa, says him. McGinn, Luiz, Coutinho to all score. Aston Villa Shorts as well. Hello to you. He says, prediction 1-1 between Villa and Rennes. Hannah as well. What's up? Ings, Bailey, Coutinho to score 3-0. Wow. That would be incredible. And Dozin says, Aston Villa 1, Rennes 0. We also had several donations from Dean. £1, and then Dozin said, Suey. Another pound from Dean, and then £2 from Dean. Thank you very much, guys, already. Dozin, hello to you as well. Hello, Isabel. Hey, short ass. I'm 5'11". Shut up. Aston Villa Shorts. What's up, bro? Christopher, Luton are bigger than Birmingham. Yes, yes, they are. Very much so. Dean, however, says Rennes 2, Aston Villa 1. Now, before we go into any prediction, I'm going to go through the lineup you can see on screen just here. Emi Martinez in goal, Matty Cash, Esri Konsa, Diego Carlos, Luca Dean, that is the back four and goalkeeper, John McGinn, Kamara, Luiz, Bailey, Watkins, and Coutinho is the front three. So that a bit interesting. John McGinn named captain this week as well, something we're going to go into as well on the stream. I don't know how I feel about that. Going into the start of the season and you remove your captain, it doesn't look great, I think. I don't know. I really hope that doesn't rustle a few feathers. Tyrone Mings did come on Twitter and say that he's happy with the decision and John McGinn's a good captain. But, like, even if he didn't think that, he would say that, right? I don't know. I feel like the whole situation could have been dealt with different. You added thank you very much, Isabel. What stream watching on? Well, I have very kindly been provided once again with the stream by Dean through Villa TV, and I do appreciate that very much, Dean, as always. 17 people here. Yeah, I can't believe that. I was getting ready for stream. I look over and I see 12 people waiting. I was like, bloody hell. You can watch it on His Goal, probably, possibly Rennes YouTube TV or Sportet.com. They might stream it on YouTube. That's something I didn't even think about. That's true. McGinn's probably better though at captain. I agree. No, I full-heartedly agree, and I want McGinn in the 11. But doing it at the just as we're going into the start of the season, I feel like it's a little bit worrying. Like, why didn't they do this? At the end of last season or at the beginning of the tour in Australia. Why wait till now? That just doesn't really make sense to me. Like, this could have been done before we even brought in Kamara and, like, Diego Carlos. So, I don't know. I feel like it's a bit of a mess. It might mean absolutely nothing, and I could just be worrying over nothing for no reason. But, I don't know. I feel like this could be quite bad. AJ, I'll email you after the game. Okay, sounds good. I'm looking forward to Kamara McGinn. He's captain. Really looking forward to Carlos. I've seen not only all the friendlies, but the clips of Carlos in particular. He's very strong. Loves a tackle. This is someone who's completely fearless, and it's like literally the perfect defender in my eyes. Someone who's big, strong, and will go into every challenge with 100%. And it's something that we absolutely well and truly need. Aston Villa Shorts. No, sorry, I read that before. AJ and Dean, couple of the year, of course. AJ would need a booster seat in the wedding car. I'm 5'11". I'll have you know. I'm 5, and I am taller. I am taller than the Defender United sign by 2 inches. That centre back Martinez, right? He's 5'9", bro. He's playing in the Premier League. That's all I'm gonna say. Diego Carlos is a beautiful man as well. He's good. I gotta say, yes, he's good looking. I'll give him that. Not what I want to buy him for. I want him to actually play well. He could look like Harry Maguire, or I don't even care, to be honest. But yeah, guys, give me your score predictions. A few of you already have. While you lot are coming in with those score predictions, I'm going to say Rennes 0, Villa 2. I think this will be a very competitive fixture. I think we're going to really treat this seriously. This is going to be like our first game of the season. I reckon that is the mentality that we're going to go into for this game. It might even be 0-0 at half-time and maybe a couple changes in the second half. Like Archer, I think, could make a big difference today. And we're going to see. It does hurt me a little bit that Archer's not playing. Even though he's done very well in pre-season. Jacob Ramsey as well on the bench. That makes me think maybe this isn't the team that we're going to go into at the start of the season against Bournemouth. I did say that, I think from my last game, I didn't do the United stream. But I thought going into the final game, it would be pretty much the team. And I don't overly think that is the case here. Because I just can't imagine a team without Jacob Ramsey in it, personally. But you never know. You never know. I think I prefer Chambers and Diego Carlos to go and Tyrone Mings and Carlos. Well, that's another thing. Carlos and Konsa. I never thought that would be a duo. I like Konsa, but if I'm going to be realistic, I don't think he's as good as the other defenders we have. I think Konsa really fell off last season, and football is a brutal sport, and if you don't perform at your best, you will be replaced. Konsa's first year in the Premier League was pretty decent. And he's always had been considered like the better defender compared to Mings. But then Konsa last year was so poor. Like, the amount of games that not only Mings, he would also make mistakes too, but Konsa's levels like completely plummeted. And, you know, when we bring in someone like Chambers, who I didn't think even Chambers would do very well, Chambers played out his skin. And I thought, well, why would we play Konsa when Chambers is doing well? He even scored a screamer against like Leeds United. You have two caps now. We play Liverpool warm up when? What do you mean? Liverpool are playing Manchester City as well, guys. If you somehow can't find a Villa game and you're frustrated and whatever, you can just go and watch Manchester City versus Liverpool and then listen to me. What do you think about Villa trying to sign Depay? I've not seen that, actually. If that is genuinely true, that would be very interesting. But I've not actually seen anything about that. I mean, he's a big name signing. You can't say he's not. But yeah, that would be very interesting. All right, I'm just gonna log into Villa TV here. Give me a second. Hopefully, I'll be able to. I did actually save all the login details, but I factory reset my PC this week because I had a few issues. So I'm having to go through all the emails again. Alright, I found it. Yeah, guys, give me your predictions. And I'm gonna reach out. I'm trying to do like two things at once, guys. I apologize. Mings need a drop in. Yeah, I think the captaincy thing's interesting. I thought as soon as that came out that he was gonna be dropped, like from the captaincy, I thought it's gonna be Chambers and Diego Carlos. So I'm very intrigued to actually see a Konsa there, but you never know. You never know. Maybe Konsa with Carlos is the best duo, or maybe he's just trying to see if it's the best duo. I don't know. All right, I've signed into Villa TV, and I've clicked on the game. I need to be. There we go. We are not far from being underway for Rennes versus Aston Villa. Rumor has it the AVFC clock doesn't work. Oh dear. Wait, it might have stopped working. Oh no, it's 5 o'clock. No, it's fine. That clock does work. My cat's called Neil. Is defo about a foot taller than AJ, probably. I'm doing that. That you on my phone and them on TV. Yeah, I thought so. If people can't find a stream today, you might be able to on His Goal. I think was the game was on there last time. But if you did actually just want to listen to me about the Villa and watch Man City Liverpool, I've had 3 or 4 people tell me they're going to do that. So if you want to join that, go ahead. If people can provide links to the game, I don't mind posting them in chat. I am just listening and watching the game through Villa TV, but it is up to you guys on how you watch the game. Wait, is my headset turned off? Yeah, my headset turned off for a second. How can you watch the game? Like I said, you can watch it online. I think hopefully some people can provide links into the chat. Uh, well, they said 2 Premier League clubs after Depay. We were guessing we were one of them. Or maybe. Who? This is the thing now. We have so many players. Like, would that mean Ings and Watkins, one of them guaranteed to like almost never play? Because we'll pretty much only play one up front. Memphis Depay has played as a striker, a centre forward, and as a cam before. But I can't imagine us not playing him other than as a striker. I don't know. We shall see. I don't think he'd sign for us anyway, though, to be honest. Isn't that a Russian site, though? So it's banned? I don't know. His goal might be. I have no idea where it's from, to be honest. I used to watch it before the Premier League games were banned from there. Yeah. His goal does work? Oh, happy days. Just checked you're watching it now. Or are you watching it on his goal? Can you confirm that? Or you can watch. Well, if anyone can provide a website, just post it in chat. I don't mind that. Guys, we have 72 people in chat, and we have 10 likes on the video. So if you did want to help me a little bit, you can do. We are only a couple minutes away from this game starting. Well, even less than that, because the players are on the pitch here. Villa in the away kit, Stade Rennes in their red kit here. I think they are going to kick off from our left to right. His goal is slow, but you get that. By the way, for anyone wanting to laugh at Blues, they did finish 0-0 away at Luton. I really thought that was a big game for them to try and get started into the season. Luton maybe coming off the end of last season in the playoffs, they could have had a bit of a fall. And it finished 0-0. Very, very Blues. That's very Blues. His goal, yeah. So, guys, if you did want to watch the game, I think you can watch it on his goal. It has kicked off. We are underway, and Villa are on the ball through Konsa. And we're going to, I gotta say, we're playing on absolute carpet. This pitch is beautiful. A lot different to the pitches that we played on in Australia. And hopefully we can see some nice football. Villa do get a free kick within the first 30 seconds of the game. And a little foul there. On, I think it was Ollie Watkins. Mine isn't working. Oh dear. It's not working. It's looking very sunny there as well. And then I look outside and it's just full of clouds. Love that. Absolutely love that. I've had a few people not like what I've said about pre-season. I'm a little bit worried going into the start of the season. I know like some people think pre-season doesn't matter. I think it matters a little bit. Because this is how you try different players in different positions and different formations. And we've looked fairly toothless in most of the games that we've had. The United game, in the first half, we were terrible. And it was when the second string players came on that we managed to get something out of the game. I can't not be worried about that, A lot of our main players were in that first half. We had one shot and like 30% of the ball. We were battered by, I think, a very poor United team with like Fred and McTominay in there. I don't know. But then people would tell me it's just about fitness. It doesn't matter. But if we're having these same issues against Bournemouth, like, I don't know. Say hi to Mum Janet. Please make sure she's poorly. Oh, hello to you, Janet. I hope you feel better. And well, I've been very ill recently as well. Not long I've come back from a very nasty flu. Flu, by the way, in heat is horrible because it lasts very long and it makes you feel miserable. Yours isn't working. Oh, wait, did I read that? I may have already read that. I'm pretty ashamed to say this as a Villa fan. What the heck does? Oh, that's Up the Villa. Up the Villa. It is a social media hashtag that people use and people put it in comments and stuff. So yeah, anything positive about Villa, you just put Up the Villa at the very end. Any links to watch it? Guys, if you want to provide links, you can. From what I gather, it is on his goal, if you can get that to work. I'm currently watching on Villa TV. Blues will lose. I love that hash is the best one. I love that one. Villa tight win the Premier League. Villa tight win Premier League. I don't know what you mean by that, Aaron. Ooh. Concert having a bit of a collision there. A foul was given. Oh, Stream. Considering this is a stream from Villa, it's crashed a couple of times. Konsa's down injured. It's a little bit of a worry, I can't lie. We're only a few minutes into the game. Konsa did have a long-standing injury at the end of last season, if you remember. I was even at the game for that as well. So it's a little bit worrying to see him also down here too. We're only very early into this game. I think he's going to be okay though. He's had the physios on. He's wincing a little bit. But it's a bit of a worry to see Konsa hurt. 3 minutes into a game, and I'm already seeing Konsa possibly getting like badly injured. He looks like he's happy to come back on, but that is something that we might worry about here. I'm just gonna get the lineup of Rennes here because actually I didn't read that out, or I don't know if anyone is even interested in their lineup. They are pressing us very high, by the way, and we have to clear it literally at the byline and give the ball away in doing so. Okay, Flash Score is not providing their lineup, so I'm going to have to go out my way to find it here. That's a little bit annoying. Stayed Rennes. I was sorting out other things. I thought I might as well actually go through their side. Why did the medic rob Konsa's off? They do get a bit touchy-feely sometimes, but it is their job, I suppose. And if he's hurting in certain areas, I mean that has to be looked at. End of the day. If you mean we're gonna win a Premier League game, we're not gonna win the Premier League. I think there is a big chance to beat Bournemouth on the opening day of the Premier League next week, but it is newly promoted Bournemouth, and last year we played newly promoted Watford and lost. Chance of Rennes already. The left back puts the ball into the box, and Villa. Kamara nearly loses the ball there. He does actually. It was intercepted by Kamara, then he lost it. And a corner's actually given here. This is a bit odd. That's never a corner. If it hits off, it's literally hit off the Rennes player last. That's never a corner in a million years. It's more of a penalty than a corner. And it's not a penalty either. He doesn't touch the ball, Kamara. Oh, but yeah, that's a bit worrying. Matty Cash got skinned then, down the left-hand side. And it was John McGinn trying to lay the ball off to Kamara. I kind of blamed it on Kamara. It's more McGinn, that, to be honest. And then Kamara wrestled the Rennes winger for a corner. You're 2 minutes behind. Oh, that, unfortunately, is the way of live streams. I think even this is probably behind. Gonna lose the plot because none of these streams are working. That's why I'm very glad to not be doing that. Oh, it's a goal. It's a goal for Rennes. They have the lead within 6 minutes of the game. I literally just tried to go on my phone. The corner came in. It was whipped into the middle. And I need to see the replay of this. It is 1-0 to Rennes with only 6 minutes gone. That is a bit worrying. The corner was absolutely whipped in. And I literally just looked away and I saw the ball get lashed into the goal. Oh dear. That is shocking. That is shocking. Yeah, they took the corner short and it was drilled into the box. And a tap in. That's terrible. That was Kamara marking him. That was. I'm going to watch that again. That was Kamara's man. He's let go. That was, yeah, it's very easy. The ball was whipped across the near post. And Kamara, as much as I like him, he's let his man go. He's let his man go. It's Rennes 1, Aston Villa 0. And it's a very poor, sloppy goal to concede from a corner. A short corner as well that we just didn't react to. And as much as I've said, Kamara's been our most impressive player in pre-season, well, he's just cost us a goal here. It's cost us the first goal that we have conceded in all of pre-season. Oh dear. Oh dear. Leon Bailey, classic top player. He's a very good player on his day. Ollie Watkins battling. And a foul has been given. I don't know about that. Free kick to Rennes. Pretty embarrassing goal. It's a very poor goal to concede. Very poor. We just don't react. We're very static as they take the corner short. And the ball, to be fair, it's a lovely cross. It's whipped right across the near post. No one reacts. And Kamara literally just lets his man go across 2 minutes ago. Very poor. It's a simple tap-in. Very simple tap-in. It's very poor from Villa, to be honest. And that worries me. This is what I mean about I'm a bit worried going into the start of the season. And I'm not even worried defensively, but if we're going to go a goal down to something sloppy like that, how are we going to get goals to get us back in the game when we barely really create anything? We rely on class moments. Think of Bailey against United. We rely on individual moments of magic. I don't feel like we pick teams apart. The only team we really did that to was Warsaw. I know that Australian side, Brisbane Roar, played very defensive and it was a bit more difficult to pick them apart. But I don't think we, quote, dominated that game. We just had way more possession than them. And it was only really Archer who did anything. We went 2-1 down to United. We did level that game. But again, that was a second string Villa side that came back in the second half. The first team in the first half did nothing. Like, we had one shot. We had 30% of the ball. We got dominated by a side with Fred and McTominay. Midfield, it's a heavy pass. Oh my God, man. And Martinez has to come well off his line to clear the ball long for Villa. Bloody hell. Their press has been very, very, very energetic, and it's caught us off guard a couple of times already. And we nearly lost the ball in a silly position there. Emmy, to be fair, very switched on, came off his line, cleared the ball. But that could have been horrible for Villa. Easily could have led to a chance, and if we would have gone 2-0 down within 10 minutes, you can't tell me that wouldn't be a worry. Oh, short ball back to keeper, and at the other end, that could have also been a problem for Rennes, but their keeper, just like Martinez, very quick off his line and intercepted the ball as it was chased on by Leon Bailey that for Villa. Rennes at the other end, though. The left back puts the ball into the middle. It's cleared. It's a corner to Rennes. It is end-to-end right now. Luca Dean having to clear this time. Bloody hell. What a mess. By the way, Mandanda's their goalkeeper. I thought I recognised him. Going through their side, Traore, Barda, Theet, Truffer, Santa Maria, Tay, Meyer, Beauregard, Terrier and Laborde, the striker, is their lineup. Laborde, by the way, had a very good card on FIFA last year. I'll be I'm very happy to say that. I think it's quite cheap as well to do. That was a while ago though. Corner comes in, and it's the same player who scored nearly scores again. It was a header this time that went over rather than in the back of the Villa net. It was Arthur Theet who scored, and Arthur Theet just put his header over the bar. Bloody hell, man. You can't tell me this isn't worrying. You really can't. How do you watch the game? I'm watching on Villa TV. You can watch streams elsewhere. I believe his goal is the most effective, but some people have said they've had issues. But yeah, as of right now, his goal is the way to go. You said 4-1 the next 4 hours. Well, I said 2-0, so I'm wrong. I'm apparently very wrong. Bailey. Nice little... nice, actually, to flick past that from Coutinho and Villa. Might have our first chance of the game. Luca Dean coming forward on the overlap. McGinn cross into the box, headed away. Villa get a throw in. Come on. I want to see something, man. We're a goal down. We're going to have to do something here. We've provided very little. Yet to even have an attempt on goal here, and we're a goal down. Terrier is class though to be... Yeah, he's very good. He's very good. And Laborde is a top striker. He won Player of the Month a few times in France last year for a reason. Is Matty Cash. Nice ball to Bailey. Bailey, lovely scoop pass down the left-hand side. Luca Dean, early ball into the box. It's a miss-hit cross, really. Cleared away. Kamara battling. He just about wins that battle, to be fair. Lays it off to Dean. Villa just trying to keep the ball, be a little bit more composed here. Maybe try and get some more players forward. We got the ball on the halfway line. Coutinho clips a pass looking for Watkins. Good cushion header from Watkins. Dine's cross. Bailey! Goal! 1-1. Leon Bailey has scored for Aston Villa. Really good play down the left-hand side. And Bailey with a kind of mishit shot. It bounces up and over Steve Mandanda to make it Rennes 1, Aston Villa 1. I got to say, Bailey in pre-season is absolutely flying. It's a lovely, nice goal. I got to say, that is more down to Ollie Watkins' beautiful cushion header. And yeah, it's a mishit shot from Bailey. I'm not going to celebrate too much, actually. It's a lovely cushion header from Watkins and a first-time pass from Luca Dean. And a first-time finish from Leon Bailey. He shoots the ball into the ground. It loops over Mandanda to make it Rennes 1, Aston Villa 1. Look, it's a team goal. It's a nice team goal. The finish is it's not the best, but it's enough to beat Mandanda. I said we needed to do something this game. We need to show a little bit of effort here. And the first time we've really got forward, we've scored. Rennes 1, Villa 1. Bailey once again has scored for Villa. That's his third goal in pre-season, if I'm not mistaken. He scored against Warsaw, Manchester United, and against Stade Rennes in the final pre-season game a week before the Premier League starts. To be fair, Villa look very energetic now. It's definitely woke us up a little. But there's been 2 shots on target this game. They've both hit the back of the net. How's it going? His goal? Just type in on Google his goal and it'll come up. You can put his goal Aston Villa and it might even take you directly to the page. I think we've been getting these wins during pre-season and are expecting good things for the season, but honestly I don't see us doing great this season for some reason. I don't know where I expect us to finish, to be honest. It's probably the first time in a while, in a very long while, that I don't really know where to expect us to finish. I'm going to this week make a Premier League prediction. I have no idea where to put Villa. We could genuinely finish like anywhere from 13th to 7th. Like it's mad. It's mad, bro. Leon Bailey scored 4 goals. He could get another. That would make it 4 goals in pre-season for Leon Bailey. Bailey going to have a great season. I actually do think Bailey will have a great season. Even before pre-season, he said he was going to come back stronger next year. And he's going to come back determined. And he's definitely showing it, at the very least, in pre-season. If I'm going to try and be positive about pre-season, Bailey is going to feel like a new signing. We won't win the Premier League. A bit too far. How's Emmy being pre-season? I presume you mean Buendia or Martinez. I'm not too sure. But I can give you my opinion on both. Buendia hasn't actually played enough, in my opinion. And when he has played, he's looked okay, but he's not really stood out. And Emmy Martinez, again, someone who probably should have played a bit more of pre-season. Has made a couple decent saves against United, from what I can remember. And I don't think the goals, any of the 3 goals he's conceded, have been something he could have done anything about, really. Quesno, if I'm saying that right, just let me know. He's saying 10th or 9th. I think I would take anything above top 10. That's improvement, to be fair. I still think our aim should definitely be to push into the top 7. But it might be a little bit early to think, like, to push into it now. Like for this year, if I'm saying, because some people have said like Gerrard out if we don't get top 8. I don't know how I feel about that. Like it seems a little bit harsh to me. Like Rome wasn't built in a day, and teams all over the Premier League are spending stupid money. Like Nottingham Forest have Lingard on 200 grand a week. That's newly promoted Forest. Like that's insanity, frankly. This is what we're competing with. Like, teams spending that much money on players. Villa playing out from the back. And I gotta say, we've not dealt with their press at all. It's been a little bit worrying. Emmy trying to clip the ball out to Matty Cash. He goes for a header towards Bailey and puts it out for a throw-in. We have struggled a little bit with their press so far. Hopefully we can improve on that. Yeah, Martinez. He's been pretty good, but he needs to play more. I've seen more of like Olsen and even Sinosalo played against Warsaw. So I would have liked to have seen more of Emi Martinez. But from what I've seen, I thought he was okay against United. He made a couple good saves, but he did concede 2 goals. He's conceded today, but to be fair, it was a tap-in. It's not his fault, and it was more Kamara just letting his man go. Villa get a free kick on the halfway line here. Leon Bailey said newspaper he'd help Villa. I don't think he said he'd help us win the Premier League, mate. Maybe do higher and do better in the Premier League, but yeah. Guys, 91 people in the live stream. Thank you all for that support. We have nearly hit 20 likes, so if anyone who hasn't just hit that like button, please do. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're doing every, as far as I'm aware, as of right now, every Villa game. We thankfully have been given a lot of decent times for Villa games, and therefore we're going to have a lot of games broadcasted. So I'll be able to stream them. They're going to be on Sky, BT, Aston Villa, Everton. I think it's a 12:30 kickoff. The first Premier League game of the season is not live, so I will have to find a stream for that. But I will be live on this channel to watch and discuss it, and hopefully have a good day. I forgot to before. It's fine. Don't worry, Christopher. I appreciate you liking it now. What was the Bailey goal like? So the actual passing of was decent. It was a good team goal. The finish itself, though, he does shoot the ball into the ground. Like it is a bit of a miss hit. He's got a little bit fortunate that the bounce of the ball took it over the hand of Mandanda into the goal. So I'd rather say it's a good team goal than anything else. But look, it's a goal's a goal. That's all that matters. But it could have been cleaner, to be quite fair. Should be a Twitter stream for the first game. Yeah, to be fair, Twitter is usually reliable. I remember like even Chelsea games that had like 30, 40,000 people on Twitter watching it. The only problem is they do get taken down more frequently. But they have good quality and they're usually consistent, but they last like half an hour before you find the next Twitter stream. He mean Ozil. Yeah. 100% meant, bro, 100%. Well, yeah, so far a very even game. Neither side have really done anything, really. The only two chances in the game have actually ended up in the back of the net. You could argue Theet had a better opportunity with a header and he put it over, but that is literally it. I'm scraping the barrel here in terms of opportunities. Villa have passed well, but I think the only time we haven't is when they've really pressed us. We've tried to do the same to them, but our press is nowhere near as threatening or consistent as theirs. They have definitely got their socks on right now. Poor pass. That is read by Carlos. And once again, they're pressing us. Kamara has actually lost his battle here. It's not a great game from Kamara so far, to be quite honest. A corner's been given as well to Stade Rennes there. Villa trying to play short as we won the ball back and we give it away almost instantly. Kamara losing his individual 50-50. Carlos trying to distribute short to Luca Dean. In fact, I think it wasn't even a pass from Dean. I think he's just let the ball go loose. And then Kamara intercepts the pass and gives away a corner. Not great from Villa, I gotta say. The corner, well, I don't know what happened there, but there was an ironic applause from the Villa fans behind the goal. They took the corner quickly and it's deflected out for another. That looked like it deflected like 2 or 3 yards after being taken. I don't know what exactly happened there. They may go short. Their goal did come from a short corner. Here we go then. So this time on the right hand side. Ball whipped into the far post and it's Theet's header again, you know. This time a foul is given on Emi Martinez, but every corner seems to go to Theet right now. That's the third corner they've had. They scored one of them. The other two went to Theet. He put 2 headers over now. So they're definitely trying to target him in the box here. Yeah, it was a foul, yeah. Theet actually pushing and shoving Konza, and then Emi Martinez goes to the ground. I think it's more of a foul on Konza than Martinez. I may be streaming FIFA 23. I still need to pre-order the game. And if you guys are interested, I do actually stream on Twitch as well. I do like gaming stuff on there. This is YouTube's more football, Twitch is more games. And nothing to do with football, but Mario Kart this week is having a huge update, so I'm going to stream that on Thursday. Cross comes in for Villa down the left, looping into the hand of Steve Mandanda. The cross in towards Leon Bailey. Good goalkeeping. McGinn's cross. I think it was, I gotta say, Theater's had a great game. He's got involved everywhere, going forward and defensively for Stade Rennes. Scored the goal and defending very well. 23 gone here. I have actually got a timer on screen now for you guys finally. Rennes 1, Aston Villa 1. Goals from Theat and Leon Bailey. One from a set piece, and one was a miss-hit finish in the back of the Rennes net. Watkins, that should be a foul. It is. It is a free kick to Villa. It's about 35 yards from goal. There's an argument there. Well, every time we get any foul, they're always arguing in the referee's ear. This is decent range for Coutinho, I reckon. You never know. He's yet to score a free kick for Villa. Could today be the day? Yeah, definite foul on Watkins. I don't know what he's protesting there, to be honest. I thought it was quite silly. That was Mayer with the foul. He's the one who got the assist as well for their goal. Luca Dean, Douglas Luiz, and Felipe Coutinho all around this free kick here. Leon Bailey is a baller. He well and truly is, mate. I've had more lag on the Villa stream, bro. This is a direct stream from Aston Villa. And it's literally lagged, bro. What is going on, bro? Coutinho's free kick. Oh, is it the post? Well, Mandanda stood still there as Coutinho's free kick went over the wall and onto the post. Well, that would have been an exceptional second goal. Yeah, Mandanda stood still. He was absolutely not stopping that. Very nearly 2-0 Villa. Coutinho will be a little bit gutted that hasn't gone in. That would have been a wonderful goal. There will be a drinks break as well. I think because of how hot it is over there in France. And it's 1-1 as we go into it. His goal is great. Leon Bailey's goal is something special, mate. What can I say? Absolute genius. We're shocking with free kicks, hopefully improve the season. Well, that's better. That's better. In terms of shooting free kicks, I trust Coutinho. It's just the crossing ones. You might as well just give Coutinho all of them, to be honest. Theat's hairline, by the way, is so finished. If you got to go out your way to look at this, that's insane. He's a good footballer, but my man needs a barber desperately. That is mad. Watch one game with Bailey. Play Everton game. He only played 10 minutes, but he still had a match amazing performance. Yeah, that Bailey game was like the only good game he had last year, I swear. Like, he was insane for that game. And then he had like bits and pieces elsewhere, but it was just that, it was mainly that Everton game that he showed like proper quality, like what we know Bailey can do. I was at the game. Yeah, he injured himself scoring. What a what a way to injure yourself. It's very Villa-esque. I'm sorry, but it's the most Villa way to get injured. Putting the ball in the back of the net, mate. Someone's put this on Twitter, right? Would Villa sell Buendia if someone offered us what we paid for Norwich? Because like Gerrard doesn't seem to like Buendia for whatever reason. He doesn't play him a lot. If another team offered us 35 million, like what we paid for Buendia from Norwich, would we take it? It's kind of sad that I think we genuinely would. That does disappoint me. Because I actually do rate Buendia. I think he was actually one of our top players from last year. He's really good in the air as well. Something I never would have expected. You know, someone who's like 5'7" and a winger. You don't expect someone like that to actually be good in the air. But yeah, Steven Gerrard just seems to think different to a lot of Villa fans. I don't get it. But yeah, there's a few things Gerrard, he worries me. Another one is just refusing to play Archer, really. This would have been a great time to play Archer. Ooh, a bit of beef there between Konsa and Mayer. Maya shoving Konsa 3 occasions there. And wagging his finger at him. He's not happy. He's got involved with almost anything negative between the two sides. He's also got involved with the goal as well, actually, man. We won't get Grealish back. I feel like maybe in like 9 or 10 years, Grealish might come back to Villa. A little bit like Ashley Young, but we're not going to see him back in Claret and Blue for a long time, I think. Matty Cash battling. He's won the free kick here for Villa. Nearly half an hour gone here. Still, it remains Stade Rennes 1, Aston Villa 1. I'm just going to refresh my browser here. Maybe... No, I'm apparently not delayed. Yeah, I wouldn't want him back, to be honest. I'm very happy that we've moved on. I think Coutinho does more for us than Grealish, especially these days. I don't think Grealish was that great for Man City, to be honest. You could say that was more Pep Guardiola and taking out any imagination from Grealish, but I don't know. I don't know what Grealish would even offer us right now, really. Our problem is strikers not finishing chances. Like, it doesn't matter what playmaker you have. We could have Kevin De Bruyne. I feel we wouldn't score that many more goals because Ollie Watkins and Danny Ings just... they're not as consistent as what they probably should be. Like, Coutinho is a very good playmaker and a lot of the chances that he would provide, they just get wasted. Which is why I wanted to see, Archer have his opportunity. But whatever, man. Now Grealish has a proper centre forward alongside him, he'll smash it this season. Maybe. You might be right, Jack. Maybe. But, okay. I'm going to say this, and this could age badly, so I'm going to, quote, you never know. Football is mental, right? Timo Werner, when he played for Leipzig, he scored 35 goals. Right? Everyone expected him to do insane at Chelsea. They spent a lot of money on him, and it didn't go that way. Haaland has scored an insane amount of goals for Dortmund, and everyone is expecting him to do well in the Premier League. It might not be as good as what people think. I'm just saying. The Bundesliga, I think, is a little bit overrated. I've seen many, many examples of that. Sancho was incredible for Dortmund as well. Like, really inflated stats. Came to United, didn't really stand out. I don't know. I think the jury's still out. He could have an incredible season. And what I say ages badly, but it's very different. It's very different, the Bundesliga from the Premier League. The only thing I will say is Haaland is ripping it up in the Champions League. So you could say, well, if he's doing it there, then he'll do it in the Premier League. But I don't know. The jury's still out. We'll have to wait and see. Liverpool have scored as well against Manchester City, so he's yet to do anything even today. Coutinho really has to score. I don't think that. If I don't mind asking, if you don't mind me asking, what do you think he needs to score? Maybe to. I think the only way I could agree with you there, because he missed the penalty against Brisbane, that maybe his confidence is a little bit low. Maya skips past a couple tackles here. His cross didn't actually go out for a corner. It stayed in play, got deflected away, and Rennes have a throw-in close to the halfway line. Half an hour in the Liverpool game, it is 1-0. Trent Alexander-Arnold scored for Liverpool. Salah with the assist. I'm just looking over there. Both... Actually, tell a lie. Haaland's playing for City. But no Nunes. No Nunes for Liverpool. Nunes actually on the bench for Liverpool. But Haaland is the City striker. And yet to do anything of note. I have more chance of walking again than Joe coming back. Been in a chair for 25 years. Oh my god. I don't think I'm allowed to laugh at that, but jeez. Look, he said when he left, he may come back. Like I said, he might do an Ashley Young and come back when he's like 35. We'll see. I don't know. I don't think he'll be back anytime soon. I'll put it that way. Werner didn't have De Bruyne, who is Bundesliga and was good at passing to him. I believe Haaland will get 18 goals. Fair enough. I think Haaland will get 15. I think 15 is like decent, but something that even Sterling could do. I don't know. I might look like a complete clown, but I just don't think Haaland will be as good as what people say. He'll be spoon-fed goals. He'll still score goals. You have to be a very poor striker to not score goals for City. Like, you could be... Genuinely, they could sign Watkins and he'd probably get the same. Like, it's that simple. You are just fed, like, 3 or 4 clear-cut chances a game because of how good they are and how much of the ball they have. You think now Grealish will win Premier League for Villa? Because I don't know what you mean, Aaron, mate, to be honest. I don't want Grealish back with how he's playing at the moment. I'd just rather move on, to be honest. Like, I want us to prove Grealish wrong and show him that we are ready for Europe, but I just don't think that's going to happen either. He did not trust or believe in the project. It's that simple. He felt the project was not in his best interest, and maybe he felt the project wasn't going to happen in the first place. But we need to make Europe to make him realise that we were, going to be there or around there. Who scored? Thiet scored a tap-in for Rennes, and Leon Bailey scored a miss-hit shot for Aston Villa. I can't put it any other way. He does kick the ball into the ground and it loops over Mandanda. There's literally no other way I can word that. But it is a goal for Bailey, and that's what I'm happy with, to be honest. A goal is a goal, so it doesn't really matter. And I'd rather look at how well we actually played in the build-up. It was lovely hold-up play from Watkins. He cushioned the header down to Luca Dean. First time, low ball into Bailey, and he hit it on the half volley into the ground. It looped over Mandanda. That's the point. City haven't had a striker since Aguero. City going to be unstoppable next season. Maybe. Chance for Villa. Bailey one-on-one with Mandanda. He's round Mandanda. Lays it off to Watkins. Oh dear, Ollie Watkins, mate. Watkins either just doesn't get a shout of a man behind him or doesn't react in time, but Bailey goes round Mandanda, lays it off to Watkins with arguably an open goal there, and he doesn't pull the trigger. Instead, a defender from behind wins the ball off Ollie Watkins, a bit similar to the Man City game last season at the very end, where he just took too long and a defender comes and takes the ball off him. A little bit poor that from Ollie Watkins, I gotta say. But I thought Bailey did very well though, managed to beat the defender for pace, took the ball round Mandanda despite having 2 or 3 players on him. And he lays it off brilliantly for Watkins. He does all the hard part for him. And we don't take the opportunity. I thought you played pretty well, man. Roll on the second. Can I ask what team you support? Because we've had a few games. I even had Bruce Raw fans come into my chat. So if you don't mind me asking. No, I've read everything else, to be fair. We have 93 people in chat. We did actually go over into the hundreds, which is insane. For a pre-season game, despite Man City versus Liverpool being on TV, I didn't actually think many people, even Villa fans, would be watching this. Lovely ball. Here's Luca Dean on the byline. Oh, he puts the ball into the box. And no one is there to tap it in. I think the offside flag has gone up anyway. Yeah, it is on Luca Dean, yeah. But it was a lovely ball into the middle, and any touch would have took it in the goal. Brilliant cross. Oh, that's such a good cross, man. Such a good ball. I got to say, Luca Dean will be a big player for us. I'm tired, and, well, not only tired, I'm sick and tired of seeing people say, oh, well, Matt Target was better, or no, we didn't really upgrade. We 100% upgraded. His attacking overlap is so dangerous. He's one of the best crossers we have at Aston Villa. What do you think of the Rennes side? They're okay, to be fair. Laborde, like I mentioned earlier, he got Player of the Month a couple of times in Ligue 1 last year. I think Yeah, Terrier's a decent winger. They have a good side. Mandanda, good goalkeeper. Like he's a very experienced goalkeeper. They've built a half decent team over there. Theet, I gotta say, I've not really seen him much. I know he plays for he's played for Belgium a few times as well. He's very commanding. Scored a good goal for them. Nearly scored a header as well. And he's defended almost every cross that we put in. So they've actually built a very good team. Rennes, I think they're a little bit underrated. Maybe they could do well in Ligue 1 next season or this season. You are Man City or the Bin Dippers? It is only Villa that matter. I love that comment, Jim. That comment is world class, mate. Fair play. What's up, Jax? The mentality of Leon Bailey has improved considerably. Loving it and loving him in the starting 11. Bailey is on another planet right now. His confidence has flown. I think we're finally seeing the man that we purchased. It's so nice to see, man. Honestly, I did wonder and I did worry. Like, are we ever gonna see like the Leon Bailey that we saw from Leverkusen? Is it ever gonna, is it ever gonna appear in a Villa shirt? And you saw bits and pieces like that infamous Everton game last year, where he played like 20 minutes and scored and assisted. Actually, I think he's at the goal from a corner went down as an own goal, so it's technically not an assist. But he was phenomenal in the short time he had on the pitch, and he got injured. And I think just a lot of last season was just little injuries here and there. Villa TV, I'm a little bit disappointed, by the way. The game has lagged several times, and the quality is very mediocre. I've got to say, for considering people paying money for this is poor. I expected so much. Right now, the stream's literally frozen, but you hear the audio. People paid money for this game, by the way. We are heading up to half time. Rennes 1, Aston Villa 1. I ain't been here a lot of the games. What have I missed? Right, I'll have a mini recap. Warsaw, we played a fairly changed team. Players like Sinazalo and Finazas played, but it was very competent. That was just attack versus defensive, like a training game. The Leeds game was a little bit more flat, and we missed chances. We missed a penalty. Watkins missed a one-on-one, but we won that game barely. I think Leeds are going down, so that game worried me a little bit. Brisbane Roar, we played a very Burnley-esque team that just defended all game. We struggled to create anything. The United game, we were awful in the first half and came back in the second with a changed team. And then today, I don't know, a bit sloppy defending set pieces, but then we score a pretty decent team goal. So, I don't know. I'd rate pre-season like a 6 out of 10. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh, but man, this is supposed to be, showing Villa fans what is there for us this season. Like what players we have, how we're gonna play, what our intentions are. I think the only positive so far from pre-season is Kamara, Carlos, and Bailey. I paid. I can't even. How come we can't watch, bro? A viewer very kindly paid for this game for me, and as well as several other games. And I gotta say, I've just not really been impressed. Like, the stream quality at best is 720p. It doesn't state it, but it's definitely not 1080p, and it has lagged on several occasions. It's been awful. People have paid money for this, man. How's the link-up play between Coutinho and Bailey? It's less Coutinho Bailey, more Bailey combining with Ollie Watkins. It feels if Coutinho is spraying passes out wide to players like Luca Dean more. You would think it would be Bailey and Coutinho, with most of the passing between each other, but they're more combining with other players. John McGinn as well, trying to put crosses in from the left, as always. It's not too bad. I don't know though. It's just a couple of things that I'm a little bit more worried about. And I'm gonna say it, Douglas Luiz, he's loved by this fan base, but he's just done so little, man. again, it's just like I don't really know what Louise does sometimes. Like, it's gonna be, whether people like it or not, it's gonna be Kamara and McGinn together. McGinn's the captain, Kamara's the new signing. Louise probably won't play, but the fan base absolutely love Louise. I don't really get it. I don't get it at all. Keep telling me to subscribe, but I already have 12 months. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. It might be a bug or a glitch, or it could just be the join button. Guys, you can join and be a part of the channel. It's literally 99p. I think it's 900. Just going to double check. It's either 99p or £1. It is. It's literally 99p a month if you want to have access to different emotes in chat. I just post what those could be. If you want to help support the channel, it is the cheapest it can possibly be if you want to help support the channel anymore. We do Aston Villa content, streams, all that good stuff. This week I'm doing a Villa season prediction video, and I'm doing a review on our transfers and another video on a review of all our preseason games. All that should be coming out this week, so make sure you watch this space. We're going to do live stream as well for Villa versus Bournemouth on the opening day, and Villa versus Everton, and I'm probably going to be on Kieran Rant's channel as well, talking about that too. My voice is going so dry right now, man. Bloody hell. I am dying. But yeah, coming up to half-time here. Rennes 1, Aston Villa 1. I haven't touched Ultimate Team in a while, Chris. I got Team of the Season Messi in a red pick, and I've played like 5 games with him. I don't know. It gets to this point, and I'm like, I'm not really interested. If anyone plays FIFA around this time, you're a proper FIFA fanatic. That's all I'm going to say. Now knowing we ain't getting Suarez, we're linked with Depay until he has been fully linked with Juve. Do you think we need a more pressing, more successful attacker? Pressing, I'm not bothered about, because Watkins does press very well. It's just we need a consistent striker. But I don't think we need to go and buy one. We literally employ Archer. We have a striker that can head, that can finish with his right. He's left. He chips goalkeepers. He's fast. He's strong. He's tenacious. We have a striker in our team that we don't use. I don't get it. I don't understand. He's a poacher. We literally have a goal scorer who tore it up in the Championship with Preston last year, and we refused to play him. And when he did play, he scored against Warsaw, and he scored against Brisbane. Unbelievable, man. What a win for Oxford today. You know what? I haven't even had a classified look at all the games today. All I know is that Blues drew 0-0. I thought it was funny. Blackburn 1, QPR 0, Blackpool 1, Reading 0. Interesting. Cardiff 1, Norwich 0. Norwich have lost on their first game back in the Championship, and they even had a red card. Grant Hanley was sent off in that game. I gotta say, if you're a Norwich fan, I know it's Dean Smith in charge, but that's not great. That's a bit worrying, losing your first game. Hull 2, Bristol City 1, Luton 0, Birmingham 0. Birmingham with only 3 attempts on target in the whole game. I don't know how you can be positive as a Blues fan, to be honest, with everything going on. Millwall 2, Stoke 0. I thought Stoke would actually do well this season. Maybe they won't. Rotherham 1, Swansea 1, Wigan 0, Preston 0, and currently Middlesbrough 1, West Brom 0. That game is ongoing. West Brom losing. West Brom are finished, mate. Honestly, West Brom are in huge trouble this season. With Steve Bruce at the helm, I think they are in big trouble. Derby 1, Oxford 0. That's why you said Oxford. I get it now. Derby won their game. I've got to say, very happy to see Conor Hirahan score. I saw that earlier. I got to say, he has an absolute wand of a left boot, and I was a bit sad to see him leave Villa. But what a signing. Hirahan for Derby. He is so much better than League One. What is he doing there? I got to ask. Thea's just put a free header over the bar, by the way, for probably the last kick of the first half at this game. What is a marking, bro? What is that? Drilled into Theat. Theat said a free header by a mile. Matty Cash blaming... who was he blaming though? Was he blaming Conser? Thiet was free as a bird in the middle of the box there, and he put his header over. Bloody hell. Insane. Luton should be in League 2 if they can't beat Birmingham. That is shocking. I don't know what's more embarrassing. Luton, who could have been Premier League this season, couldn't beat Birmingham. Like, that's poor. Hirahan with a banger today. Noses will struggle this season and the Tesco bag. I think West Brom are in some serious trouble. I spoke to my West Brom mate the other day. He thinks West Brom could go down. Like, this is full on. Maybe he's been a bit over the top, but he genuinely thinks West Brom could go down. And they've lost today. Well, they haven't lost yet, but they are losing today. I think it's a little bit of a worry if you're a Tesco fan. His club is better than League One, that's why. Yeah, well, be that as it may, still Hurahan at League One derby is insanity to me. Like, a player like Conor Hurahan is going to Exeter City away in a league game. What the hell? Like, that's insane. How you've managed to sign him, I have no idea. But I've got to say, look, I think all the Villa fans in chat should agree with me. Conor Hurahan has a much bigger Villa legacy than Grealish. I don't care what anyone says. Hurahan was loyal all the way through, was a top player in the Championship, always put 100% in. No matter, even when we started to not play him as much, he'd always put that 100% in the cup games. He is an absolute Villa icon for me and has a much bigger Villa legacy than Grealish ever could. Ever could. The only reason Hurahan has left Villa is because we have decided that we don't need him anymore. That did not come down to him. I genuinely think Hurahan would have played for Villa for almost the rest of his career. Like, he's a talented, top-class player. And I was very sad to see him go. And he's going to absolutely rip up the League One. He tore it up for Swansea. So, like, League One's going to be a doddle, to be quite honest, for Conor Hurahan. When Small Heath plays Tesco, no. Bro, when West Brom and Birmingham play each other, you know what they sing? We hate Villa more than you. They literally sing Villa songs when they play each other. That is so sad. That I gotta say, like that is beyond sad, to be honest. That is, it's mind-boggling. I don't think I've ever been to a Villa game where we've talked about other than Birmingham, a different team, right? Especially we've not gone into a agreement with the away fans or the home fans saying, "Oh yeah, we hate this club." What on earth, man? I don't even know why West Brom hate us so much. West Brom's rivals are apparently Wolves. So, like, why do they hate us so much? Hurahan is a class player. Honestly, helped us get promoted. Hurahan was there when Villa needed him the most. A bit like Trezeguet, but people might forget that as well. Without players like that, we wouldn't be where we are, to be honest. You know, I think people celebrated a little bit when Trezeguet left. I'm like, well, we would actually be playing like Wigan right now. We'd be playing like Championship sides if it wasn't for this man stepping up. Yes, Trezeguet was not the most talented footballer, but he's someone who stepped up when we needed him to. Grealish didn't score many goals for us. He scored 6 goals on his last year. 6. People talk about like he's the Villa Messiah. I know he got injured, but 6 goals, bruv. Really? Dean, hello to you. We are all over the place, says Dean. We are. We're not great, are we? Little bits of magic here and there, little bits of nice play, but I don't know. Thiet probably should have scored there, to be honest, for Stade Rennes. A little bit concerning. One game wonder, I think Trezeguet for... Well, even if he was, if that one game was enough, bro. Grealish is the biggest waste 100 million Wales ever seen. You might not be wrong. How you doing, Porks? What's up? As I am aware, as far as I'm aware, if you type in his goal and then Aston Villa, you should be able to find a stream. Some people have said it's good quality. Some people have said it doesn't load. I don't know. I'm currently watching it on Villa TV. But as far as I'm aware, his goal is the place to go if you do want to watch the game right now. Although you haven't really missed too much, to be honest. It's not been great for Villa, I gotta say. I'm not really impressed. This is supposed to be the game that prepares us for the start of the Premier League, and I don't know, man. What's up with what's up, guys? Anyone else concerned about defense? Thank you. I'm starting to see people saying that. Yes, I'm concerned. I'm concerned about a few things about Villa. I really am. I don't think I don't think it's gonna be as I don't think we're gonna be as impressive as what people think. I really hope I'm wrong. I really want to be proven wrong, but I'm concerned. I'm very concerned. Offer Hurahan the chance to be the most expensive player in Premier history to go and play in an all-star team. Grealish expected 100 mil because no one, even himself, thought that would be met. Still, he didn't have to say yes. Like, he did get us a lot of money, and I get that. But I don't know. Why not be like an Alan Shearer? Why not be someone who wants to play for your club more than winning a trophy for a team that, you know, no one really care about you, man? Like, you can win a Carabao Cup at City. In 20 years, people forget who you are. Like, to Villa, he could have had his statue built. He could have been the Villa man. He was getting that already. And he threw it all the way, I think. I don't know. I'd rather just not say it. I swear I talk about Grealish every stream at this point. I'd just rather not, to be honest. Trez is legend for me. Pitch Invasion on the only game I got to go to that season. Luckily, it was the best. Leicester City home semi-final. Well, yeah, Trezeguet was not privileged with ability, but I will never ever say he wasn't determined. I'll never ever say he didn't give 100%. And Trezeguet, in the games we needed him to, like that semi-final, and like against Palace, and like against Arsenal, he scored the goals that were required to keep us in the league. And I think, you know, people forget that. And I've seen a lot of people celebrate the fact he left. I'm like, well, maybe he needed to go for us to progress as a team, but it doesn't mean I'm not sad that he went. Well, people care more about us, you know, they'd rather forget that and focus more about us upgrading. But I'm like, well, I don't know. I think it's a little bit disrespectful, really. What's your predictions on where we're finishing this season? I've been asked this a few times. I genuinely have no idea where we're going to finish. I would accept anything above 10th. I think with the squad that we have, I think 10th place itself is probably about average. I don't think we're going to push into top 7. I think it would be very unrealistic. And I've seen some people say we're even going to try and go 6th. I'm like, we got to compete with so many teams that spend so much money. I mentioned earlier Nottingham Forest. I've got Lingard on 200 grand a week. This is a newly promoted Forest team. Like, you weren't having this 10 years ago. Like, you have to be at the top. You literally have to have players perform at the top level week in, week out. West Ham, right, are the biggest example of a team from around the bottom half of the table who've infiltrated and pushed into top 7. Even they aren't guaranteed top 7 this season. I don't know. I just think I would take 10th. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the chat. Bailey going to be a monster this season? I really hope so. I'm just trying to make sure I've not missed any comments, guys. So I apologise. I've had a lot of people use the chat, which is a good thing, to be fair. Still the same problems last season, I'm afraid. Yep, I've said this throughout all the preseason, but people have made videos on me, right? I'm not even joking. Things on places like TikTok where I'm apparently being too negative. And look, you can have that opinion if you want. I'm just trying to be realistic and think, I'm not seeing much an improvement of last season. And last season, we all agree 14th is not acceptable. But I'm not really seeing much of an improvement. Maybe defensively, we'll concede a few less goals. But where are the goals that we're going to score? What are we going to, instead of losing 2-0, we're going to lose 1-0 now? Like, I don't know. Like, we've strengthened in the positions that I don't think needed strengthening too much. Like, You can always improve, right? But my priority, to me anyway, was the attack. Watkins and Ings showed last season that they weren't really good enough, and one striker formations with them weren't good enough either. But we've stuck with both of them. I thought maybe we will play Archer. I don't think we will. Archer might be the key to our problems, but he doesn't seem to. Well, he's not playing now. The season starts next week, and he's not playing. So I don't know. I might be being overly negative, and I apologise if you think that, but I'm just really trying to be realistic, and I want to be proven wrong. I really do. Isabel said we should have kept Archer and sold Ings. Who are we going to sell him to though? He's getting on, and we spent 30 mil. I just think the club don't want to make a loss, to be honest. So we're trying to just use all the players we have. We look good in transition. Bailey looks good. Defense looks gullible. Yeah, Leon Bailey is positive from preseason. Leon Bailey looks like a new signing. That's what I will say. We won't get rid of Leon Bailey, Aaron. Dean says simply because football is nowadays a glory hunters, they want it quick and fast without putting in the work. Imagine Van Dijk, Mane, Grealish, Lukaku all play for the original clubs. Yeah. Christopher says these guys are worse than Neymar. They were bad. They were bad. And we used to defend it. Do you remember? We used to defend him. Like that West Ham game. Villa fans like me were defending him. That's mad. Really says Bailey ain't going no way. Looks like a new signing. Yeah, I said that. And looks the best out of the lot. David Ham reckons will finish top half. Jim says 8th. I'd take both of those. Leon Bailey must be our striker. Interesting that people think that. He could be. He's got pace. I'll give him that. Europa Conference. I would love that. Plus, it gives us a chance to win a trophy, and we're dying to win a trophy. They need service. They need servicing more often. Yeah, but then Ollie Watkins and Ings have both had several chances. Watkins is worse than Ings for missing sitters, but we've provided him several chances. He's one of the worst at converting in the league. 10th realistic. 8th I expect to finish if we're good. 11th if we're not so good. I think if we finish 14th again or lower, I think Gerrard's job is a worry. Watkins seems to be getting worse. Pressing is the best in the league for me. Finishing, his finishing is questionable. Jerome Villa TV, hello to you, man. He says we need another winger. A depth wouldn't hurt, to be honest. Dean says we finished 12th or 13th. 2 striker at top is bad for it. I don't think a 4-4-2 would be too bad. Or like, I know the diamond didn't really work. I'm not suggesting that, but whenever we've played 4-4-2 as a plan B, it's not been too bad. Well, if you play 3 strikers up top, that doesn't become 3 strikers though. I get your sentiment, but that becomes a 4-5-1 because Villa, when we get penned back, we just drop deeper and deeper, and that would mean the striker in the middle is isolated. So the idea is great, but that wouldn't happen. I do genuinely think we'd panic a little bit, and the wider forwards would drop deeper and deeper into position to hold their shape. Jack says we have a team for top 8. I think that, but it's getting there. We're building a side. It's just getting there is a problem. Connor says Diego Carlos is a beast. I think Kamara will be better than we expect him to be. I think Ings and Watkins know if they don't fire up and score more goals, they'll know what will happen. Yeah. Hit it nail on the head there, Connor. Chris. Dean says I don't see much difference in last season apart from what new players we have in that play different. Same old hoof ball. Run down the wing, same old. Well, we got to hit teams on the break, and sometimes you have to go direct to do that. Nasty Shot says we needed Buendia today. Why does Gerrard not like Buendia? Can someone in chat suggest to me a reason why? Because I can never figure it out. Buendia several times last season came off the bench and did more in like 20 minutes or so than any of our attacking players. And like I love Coutinho, but there were times where Coutinho was playing poorly and he should have been dropped. But Gerrard is scared to drop Coutinho. I'm just saying, like, Villa is more important than the players, right? There's not a single player that is more important than Villa. And if a player is not playing very well, drop him. Like, it's not rocket science. I don't get it, man. I'm really late on reading comments, by the way. I apologise. I'm having loads of comments come through. Keep them coming, but I'm gonna try and ram through them. Top 7 leagues conversion rate and the best. Our conversion rate is shocking. Dean says we're not getting top 7. Everyone can shut up. Yeah, shut up. Dean, look, I am the negative one here. I'm gonna try and be more negative than you today. Jim Lane says I can remember how bad Hutton was, but he never gave up, and now a legend after the nose goal. That will never get old. Hutton, a bit like Hurahan, a bit like other players I mentioned today, didn't get blessed with quality, but gave heart. And heart is appreciated at this club. I think heart is valued more than ability sometimes. Nasty Shot said, I would like us to get Maddison from Leicester. That would be insane signing, by the way. Dean said, we'll sell out. Oh, I don't even want to even remotely suggest selling Archer. Hello to you, Moss, as well. To be honest, sometimes the midfield feels like it has no link up. I get that. Our link up today hasn't been too bad. It's just going from the final third to the goal. That's the problem. Getting the ball to the final third isn't the problem. It's just getting the ball into the box and creating opportunities, because we haven't done that too many times. We're getting top 3 undefeated against teams like Brisbane Roar, Walsall, and even Leeds. We're too good. Leeds, I think, are going down, so that game is more negative than positive to me, to be honest. We're not getting 7th, I think 8th if we have a good one. 11th, 12th, if not so 14th, Gerrard has to go. Yeah, like I said, I think if 14th or lower, Gerrard has to be sacked, mate. I'm sorry, but as much as I like Gerrard, we have to be... Like I said, no player is more important than Villa. No manager is either. Literally no one is more important than this club. Everyone is expendable. And if Gerrard doesn't get us to perform and we stagnate, he has to go. It's that simple. Moss says Haaland having a stinker first touch of Lukaku. Well, like I said, guaranteed slander of Nunes or Haaland today. And so far we're getting Haaland slander. Happy days. I think Buendia... playing behind closed doors. Yeah, I heard that he played against Fulham. I don't know how true that was. I'm going to have confirmation of that. But I heard he played against Fulham recently. Buendia played versus Fulham yesterday behind closed doors. Yeah. Aston Villa by Karim Benzema. I'd love it. But it's not going to happen. I love Buendia. He's great. Well, the second half, has just gone underway 20 seconds ago. And already Villa getting pressed insanely by Rennes. Bloody hell. It is a very strong press, and we've actually lost the ball here. And we have. Bloody hell. That's poor from Villa again. False 9 boss move. David M says, Buendia may be too emotional and a risk of getting booked is the only stretch of the imagination as to why he's overlooked. Good insight. Good insight, I think. I don't know what it is. I just think Gerrard thinks we can only have one playmaker in the 4-2-3-1 system, and that to him is Coutinho. I feel he might think having 2 playmakers is too much, and he prefers Coutinho to Buendia. I think it's literally just that simple. On the bright, that's why they do like for like. That's why whenever Coutinho would come off, it'd be for Buendia. On the bright side, playing well against good sides, I guess. Yeah, if I'm gonna try and be positive, we did win most of our games. We drew against United. We come 2 goals down against United. But then I could be very negative and say our first team against United were awful, and it was our changes and subs in the second half that changed the game. Watkins to Villa in the box. Completely surrounded by Rennes players. He's going to have to do well here. He's got a corner. It's not too bad from Watkins, to be fair. Wait. Oh, it's not going to be a corner. It actually deflected back off Watkins, and it's a goal kick. And that's a bit unfortunate for Ollie Watkins. Goal kick to Rennes 2 minutes into the second half. Still 1-1 between the two sides. Gerrard should have stayed at Rangers. I don't think I'm going to be that harsh. I get why he wanted to go. He needs to prove to himself and Liverpool that he's good enough for the job. And being a Rangers manager just doesn't cut that, to be honest. Cash battling goes down in the box. Referee not interested. To be fair, we don't appeal anything anyway. And Rennes play down the left-hand side. Villa trying to keep them in the little pocket here. Good tackle from McGinn. But Rennes get the loose ball. Oh, that was pretty decent, that. They're going to go down the left-hand side here. My throat has gone very dry, I got to say. Your Villa TV sub isn't working. Look, I've had the game on from Villa TV. On 4 occasions, it has lagged out, and I've had to refresh the page. The quality at best is 720p. I think, as Villa fans, we have the right to complain, right? When people are not even getting on at all, people spent money on this. Like, someone very kindly paid for this game. Dean in chat very kindly provided this game for me. I feel bad for people who spent money on this, because like, what's the quality that's being paid for here? Because it's not the resolution and it's not the consistency. So what are people actually playing for? Listening from Perth down under, guys in chat actually. Tell me where you're from. I had this. I did the Brisbane Raw game. I had people tell me they're from Australia, Spain, America, Canada. It's so nice to see so many different people. A couple people from Bulgaria as well. So in chat, tell me where you're from. USA straight away off the bat. Oh man, I want to go to America so bad, bro. I think I'd love it there. Ollie Watkins is not impressing me at the moment. I feel like someone like a new. Oh, we're not going to get Luis Suarez, mate. Or lower, obviously not someone of that caliber, just someone that guarantees goals. I just think we have that in Archer, man. At least give it a go. Birmingham, fair enough. I was born in Warsaw, but I moved to Birmingham. Shirley, Downers Grove, Chicago, bro. Nice. I love that. Telford's a very nice place, by the way. I've been there a few times. It's near Wolverhampton, isn't it? Yeah. It's quite a nice place. I like the they got like isn't there like a mall there? A shopping centre in Telford. It's alright. I'm tired of Watkins' movement is poor. I complain more about Watkins finishing his movement, but I understand that. Crossing from the right for Rennes. Kamara just about deals with it. Louise distributes the ball short. Denmark? Bloody hell. Denmark, bro. Oh, I'm jealous. Peterborough? Karim Benzema, Aston. Oh, stop, bro. You already know. True. Yeah, the town centre. Yeah. I thought they had don't they have a shopping centre? I might be wrong here, to be fair. But I remember going around Telford a few times thinking, man, this place is quite nice. I like it. It's way better than Wolverhampton. Way better than Wolverhampton. I'm sorry if anyone is from Wolverhampton here, but I don't know. That place, I don't think is the best. Watkins is a Smith converted left winger. Archer, Ings rotation, please. From a young age, watched Ollie Watkins. I have family in Devon, in Exeter, and I'd seen Watkins play like 7-ish years ago. And he was a good player, but he was a winger there. Like, he's always been a winger. He went to Brentford, played as a winger, and then kind of got converted by Dean Smith into a striker, but he's always been a natural winger. He's never really had the finishing for being a striker. Like, I don't know. He's fairly tricky. I thought he's got pace. He can dribble well. He's always been, to me, a winger. Telford United isn't that good, though. They have a nice ground, though, for a non-league team. It's fairly... I don't know how new the ground is, but I've seen it before. It's quite well kept for a non-league side. Wolvo 5 miles from me to team. I mean, like I said, my opinion on Wolverhampton isn't the best. Look at Archer movement when a ball is played. I think Archer could easily be a better forward than Watkins. I need to see more of Archer. I think right now Archer is a better striker than Watkins, but we haven't seen... I think we got to give Watkins the benefit of the doubt and say we need to see more of Archer. We've not seen Archer too many times against the top defenders. And maybe then we'd see, more inconsistent performances. But as of right now, I think Archer more than deserves a chance to go for it. Norwich City go down again. I don't think that. It's interesting to see them lose their first game though. Coutinho, nearly getting the ball through. John McGinn. Lovely cross. Watkins header. And he puts it wide. Well, good build-up play. And for people earlier in chat saying we don't provide for strikers, well, that was a wonderful cross from John McGinn. And Watkins, in front of his man, it's a terrible header. There's a terrible header from Watkins. You know, as a forward, a ball comes across you. The idea is to put that ball where... I'm trying to word this correctly. When you get a cross, example, cross from the left, you get your finish to go the same way as the cross, right? It's more comfortable that way, and you can be more accurate. Watkins goes for a header in the opposite corner and puts it well wide. It's basics of being a striker that... I don't know. I'm getting on Watkins' back a little bit too much, but I'm just tired of him missing chances, to be honest. Is it just me who actually really rates Wesley? I'm quite sad about Wesley because he actually got form right as he got injured. And that Burnley game where he got injured in, he was actually very good. And I feel like things could have been so different if he stayed fit. Crossing again from McGinn, this time over Watkins' head and out for a goal kick. Actually, I'll tell a lie, it was a Matty Cash cross. It was, oh no, it was a McGinn cross. The camera went to Cash. I thought I got it wrong. It was a John McGinn left-footed cross. I knew I saw that right the first time around. Wesley is forgotten about a little bit, but, I mean, what can we do, really? He had a long-term injury. We needed players to come in. Samatta, his replacement, was just as poor. In fact, probably worse than Wesley. And yeah, we bought in Watkins. We bought in Ings as well. He is forgotten about. It's still mad to me that he's still a Villa player. He's gone out on loan again. He signed a 4-year deal, so this is the last year of his contract. Law would love Benzema, never going to happen. Yeah, I'm not even going to discuss that. Buendia, false 9, Bailey, right, Archer left in a Salah Mane role, with Buendia taking on the early Messi role at Barcelona. Not as good, but effective. I mean, we could do that, or we could play Archer. I just think the simple thing is just to play Archer. Give it a go. He's so confident for a young lad. And I think we'd actually prosper and he'd score. I think he'd get 10 goals a season. And that's... I don't think I'm exaggerating. I'm being over the top. I think you could get 10 easy. Dean Smith... I rate Dean Smith to an extent. I think he took us as far as he could. But I still think in the long term he could do well at Norwich. It's not great that he's lost his first game in the Championship today, but you never know. It's a 46-game season, and they did lose with 10 men today. What happened to Samatta? He scored 2 goals for Villa and then went out on loan to a Turkish side, I think. Samatta was just a disaster, really. We bought him for his heading ability and he scored 1 header. No, it's actually, no, tell her, he did score a header in the final against City. But he was very poor, Samatta. He didn't even look like a footballer at times. Albert Adoma was a baller, mate. I loved Albert. Uncle Albert, mate. And do you guys remember Jimmy Danger? Does that ring a bell for anyone in chat? I hope it does. Because he's another forgotten relic at Villa. Back when we were a terrible side. He was someone who definitely helped steady the ship a little bit in the Championship. I would give Archer a run out for a few games. We might as well. He should have played today. A week before the season start, I 100% should have played today. I think Villa, Nasser Suarez, Wesley Eden sympathetic to Wesley because carrying a career-ending injury while on the pitch for us and nursing him back to health and not keeping him somewhat on books. Fair enough. Not my money. Yeah, true. It's not our money. They choose what to do. I don't think we should have ever signed Wesley in the first place. Like, let's be realistic. Villa, newly promoted, desperately needed a striker to help keep us in the Premier League, right? Prior to us, in fact, including us, we were the only team in 5 years that stayed up in the Premier League after getting promoted in the playoffs, right? That was the stat. We were very lucky that year because of things like COVID and whatever. We signed a striker that scored 13 goals in the Belgian league. A league that I massively do not rate, and it's probably League One standard. He got 13 goals in. Like it's not gonna convert well into Premier League goals unless he played out his skin. Like I don't know. It's not Wesley's fault, to be honest. And if I don't care what player you are, if you're offered that deal, you go for it. Even if you know you're not going to do well, you're going to go for it. I actually don't know. I probably should know as a Villa channel. Does Samatta technically still play for Villa? He'll never play another Villa game again, no matter what the answer is. I don't think he does, though. I think we technically did sell him. But I need confirmation on that. Jimmy. Yeah, good old Jimmy Danger, mate. He had a falling out with Dean Smith. It's probably one of the few positives from the Steve Bruce era, Jimmy Danger. Tammy better than Watkins? Oh, we should have really gone after Tammy Abraham. I'm still bitter about that. That even when Tammy left Chelsea to go to Roma, we should have really gone for that. We know how good Tammy Abraham can be. I've seen it several times in the flesh, on TV. I've seen it enough for me to convince myself we should have pushed for Abraham. And I'm still kind of upset that we didn't. But it is what it is. Rennes looks sharp here, but Villa fitter. Oh, that's actually fair analysis, mate. You've kept it short and sweet there, Nigel. I think you've hit the nail on the head there. Their press is very good. I think if anyone here is watching the game, you'll all agree with me here. They press the ball very, very well, and I think they'll do well if they can play like this in League One this season. They'll do well. I'll keep a little eye on Rennes to see how they perform, because you know they'll score goals off that. They play a poor side in France. That press will lead to goals, very easy. They've got corners and set pieces and they've got the ball back from us several times from them pressing us. And we've struggled a little bit, I feel. Villa still sticking with the 4-3-3 as far as I'm aware. We've also not made any changes and now are into the game. Coutinho, the left winger. Ollie Watkins, the striker. Bailey, the right winger. I thought at some point we might convert into like a 4-4-2 or maybe change the shape a little bit. But as far as I'm aware, if I'm mistaken, let me know. But it is still the same team with the same formation that has played the same 60 minutes here. Villa attacking down the right. Bailey, Cash screaming for the ball. Bailey ignores him. Finds John McGinn. McGinn to Cash. Cash to Bailey. I gotta say, Rennes are so defensive right now. Cross comes in from McGinn, looking for Luca Dean. He wins the header. Mandanda goes for the claim and gets the ball. Rennes have started really to really sit in here and hold on for a 1-1. That's what it feels like, because they've got almost every player back defending now, and they weren't doing this in the first half. Very very interesting way to play, I think. I don't know why on earth they're really doing this, to be honest. It is a friendly, unless they want to use us as like a fake Marseille or PSG, a team that's gonna hurt them. Maybe they're using us as like a way to practice their defensive shape, and then when we have the ball towards our own goal, they're practicing their pressing when they play a poorer side. I don't know, but I find it a little bit odd how defensive they are sometimes. I don't think there's any need to be. We're not that threatening that they have to put every man behind the ball. Like, I get it if you're Brisbane, but they're not Brisbane. I don't understand, man. By the way, guys, we have 110 people in the live stream. The whole live stream, the whole day has been very well supported, but we have 44 likes, which is less than half the people here. So you guys could hit that like button. That would mean the world to me. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. We've had a lot of new people here today. So if you want to see more Villa content with me, feel free to hit that sub button as well. That would mean the absolute world to me. And I hate saying it over and over again, because it's not a nice thing to say, and I know every YouTuber does say it, but it does make a difference. I wish it didn't, but it really does. But yeah, I do appreciate you all being here. And I gotta say, you guys in chat have definitely been more entertaining than this game of football. I gotta say, I'm trying not to be negative. I'm trying not to be negative. In fact, no, what I'm gonna say is some positives here. Diego Carlos, again, has been very solid. Luca Dean going forward has been very oppressive, and his crossing ability is phenomenal. I've got to say that. You love Kodja. I think Kodja again is very underrated, and people they'll forget what Kodja did for Villa really. But we he did very well for us when we needed him to. First up for Villa, Morgan Sanson is on for Douglas Luiz. We need Tammy back. I'd love it, mate, but I doubt it. Sanson on for Villa is interesting. Andy Rogue Bunham is also coming on, I think, for Kamara. I'm just going to have a confirmation on that. Was it Konsa? Oh, Konsa's come off. That's interesting. Not Kamara. Esri Konsa. That is a very odd decision to take off. Okay, I'm kind of baffled by that. Konsa, a centre back, has come off, and a Rogue Bunham, someone who's a naturally central defensive midfielder, has come on instead. I don't know if we're going to actually change our shape now. That's what it would feel like, unless we're for some reason playing him at centre back. But I don't really see a reason why we'd do that. We're having another drinks break as well. It is very hot there in France, so they have to do this, I think, legally. And yeah, we've not got too much left in the game. 65 gone. Stade Rennes 1, Aston Villa 1. Goals from Thete, the centre-back for Rennes, scoring a tap-in from a short corner. And then a nice build-up play from Villa, 10 minutes later, through Ollie Watkins into the Luca Dean. He laid the ball off to Bailey. He smashed it into the top corner to get the equalising goal for Villa. But since then, we've not really done anything. Mandanda has yet to be forced into a save. And to be fair, I think Martinez also hasn't made a save. It's been a very, not the most entertaining game of football, is what I'm going to say. Kamara will drop now back more of a 3-5-2, possibly. Yeah, I'm trying to use my imagination here to think what it could possibly be. Cash and Bailey as wing-backs or wide midfielders, or however you want to put it. And I don't know. I'm going to have to wait to see the shape properly form here. Very interesting. Kamara goes centre-back. Well, I'm going to see. Maybe people on Twitter will tell me. As far as I'm aware, I think Kamara's at centre-back, lads. I think, yeah, Kamara's actually dropped back into centre-back. And Rogue Bunham has replaced Kamara's position. A Rennes player's also gone down injured here. Leon Bailey to score again. I'd love that. I'd well and truly love that. Oh, yeah, it's Diego Carlos actually causing the injury. Carlos shoving. Who's he shoved there? I need to see his number. Oh dear. I didn't think there was much in that. He just got a little tumble there. So many stoppages this game. By the way, it is still Liverpool 1, Manchester City 0 in the is it the Charity Shield today? Yeah, oh no, the Community Shield. Mind. Same thing really, but 20 minutes to go there. Nunes has come on for Liverpool. Meanwhile, Foden and Alvarez has come on. So the new signing for City. The Argentinian attacker, who's someone who apparently people rate over there. We'll see what happens. For City though, they've had chances. Second half, they've not created too many. Only one shot in the second half. Despite being played with a fairly full-strength City side, they've not really threatened. And Haaland, I know people are going to get on Haaland's back here, but yet to see him do anything special for City today. Will that end 1-0? We'll see. Carlos will love seeing Bamford. Oh, Carlos is going to snap Bamford. I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it, mate. Villa attacking now. Sanson. Chance for Bailey. Oh! Leon Bailey with his left foot smashes a shot across and puts it a few feet over the bar. Lovely feet from Leon Bailey. Cuts inside on his left foot. He smashes it across goal. And it's probably about, 3 foot over? So nearly a goal. Very dangerous out from Leon Bailey. Like I said, this is like a different man right now. He's a man possessed. I like to see that. Someone who's not scared to have a go. He loves getting on that left foot of his. He drilled that across goal. Very nearly 2-1 Villa. That would have been a very good goal. Very unlucky. Mandanda for Rennes. Clips it to the fullback. Oh, he's lost the ball there actually. That's poor. I'm saying that. So, well, Villa give it away too. We do win a throw in though. Bit scrappy there. Both sides give away in possession straight away. I know I've read that before. Kamara only started playing midfield under Andre Villas-Boas. Really? I did know that. That is what AVB stands for, right? Am I being a bit dumb there? I can't think of another manager that is AVB. Is Rennes on the attack. Lovely ball into the middle. Should be a goal. Great save. Emi Martinez has just made an unbelievable save. That should have been a goal for Rennes. I gotta say, marking defensively, it's so poor from Villa. It's a simple ball across. Oh dear. And it was Beauregard at the back stick, completely free. 6 yards out? That's a great save. Martinez doesn't even spill the shot. You would question the finish more than the goalkeeper. You'd rather question the finish than praise the goalkeeping. It's still a great save, but he has to score that. It should be 2-1 to Rennes, and Villa have had a let-off. How has that ball found him? That is shocking. Matty Cash, I have no idea where he was. But Beauregard was completely free at the far stick, and he should have scored. 100%. We've been let off. In the first half, he had a free header towards the end of the first half, which he put over. And then, well, this is a way bigger of a let-off. And this is where my negativity will seep in, because that's just not good enough. Villa to make more subs. Augustinson, Danny Ings are going to come on. There's another sub as well I just need to see. John McGinn looking like he's going to come off, the captain. Ings, Augustinson, and Ramsey, as well as Ashley Young has just come in. Young will actually take the armband off John McGinn. So it's going to be a four-man sub for Villa. Ramsey first to come on. Leon Bailey coming off as well. I've got to say, Bailey probably my man of the match today. And it's very easy for me to say a goal scorer, but Bailey has probably been our main threat going forward. Someone who's not scared to take on players and have a go at goal. And he's done just way more than anyone else going forward. Watkins, I don't think has had a shot today. Coutinho has, a few good passes here and there, but in terms of raw finishing and just pure attacking talent, Bailey's the only one to show really any of it today. Rennes get a free kick though. Rogburn on with the foul. 71 minutes gone here. Still Rennes 1. Aston Villa 1. Although you got to say, we probably should be losing this game, considering the chances that they've had that they've missed. I got to say, their fans are very loud. That's another thing. They've definitely got a good atmosphere for this game. Ings to score. I'd love that. I'd love that. I really would. We need Danny Ings to start firing. If Gerrard isn't going to play Archer, which I don't think he is. Oh, it's poor from Martinez. He's given the ball away. Eroge Bonamo actually won it back and lost it immediately, but thankfully got away with the ball. And here's Sanson. Villa trying to hit them on the break straight away. Coutinho. Oh, nice pass actually. A disguised pass to Ashley Young. He gets it back. And Villa slowed the ball down a little bit, but that's worrying. It's a silly ball for Martinez. We get away with it. We're not going to get away with stuff like that in the Premier League, I feel. Ramsey for Villa. Augustinson. Coutinho on the overlap. Here he is. Coutinho. Go more central now. Could have gone for a cross there. He's now in more shooting position. He nearly gave it away. He has to flick it out wide instead. Here's Ramsey. Ramsey back to Coutinho. Rennes have almost every player back defending this, by the way. Alright, Bonham out wide. Villa trying to get the ball down the right hand side, maybe to put the ball into the box. We're being very patient here. Yeah, literally everyone back for Rennes. Cross comes into the middle, and Mandanda will pluck it out the sky. Simple catch for him, but I mean, we're firing crosses into a box with literally like 10 defensive Rennes players. The goalkeeper and almost every other outfielder is in the box defending. We're just not going to score goals against that. It's starting to feel like the Brisbane game all over again. You can watch the game in the YouTube channel, Football Arena. Thank you. I will pin that comment if you don't mind, Christopher. For anyone who is wondering how to watch the remaining 16 or so minutes of the game, if you don't mind, I will pin that comment, Chris. There you go. It is 1-1, Lacris. Goals from Thee in the 5th minute for Rennes, and an equaliser from Leon Bailey in the 15th minute for Aston Villa. And since then, very little has happened, I gotta say. Guys, don't forget, I will be doing a watch-along for Villa versus Bournemouth literally a week from today for the opening game of the Premier League season. And 3 videos are going to come out this week. 1 talking about pre-season and what I've made of it. 2 talking about signings that we've made and maybe future signings to come. And 3, my season prediction on where I think not only Villa will finish, but everyone else in the Premier League table. So make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see all of that. Please like the video. We got 55 likes and 104 people watching. Like I said, that is half the people watching. It's simple, very simple. Just click the like button. And no worries, Chris. No worries, mate. Buendia needs to start. I think so. Buendia still hasn't come on either. Is he? I'm just going to double check he's on the bench. Oh no, I'll tell a lie, sorry. Buendia played against Fulham, so he's not even on the bench today. I've completely forgot. But yeah, hopefully Buendia will have some kind of appearance next week against Bournemouth. I'm very worried, actually. That Bournemouth game, it does stress me a little bit. Newly promoted teams, we just don't have a great record against, mate. We just do not have a great record. Free kick to Rennes. Oh dear, he's gone for goal. He sailed it over. That is a very, very audacious attempt, that. I've got to say. And oh, Archer's coming on. Way! Villa fans, Archer is going to come on for the final 15 minutes and maybe show us as well as Steven Gerrard what he can do for Aston Villa. Hopefully he can get a chance or two to score a goal. Maybe provide more and more evidence that he should be playing for Aston Villa this season. I really, really hope we don't send him out on loan again. I beg he scores. I beg he scores, man. But the next time the ball goes out of play, you would feel he would come on. Ball down the line here to Ollie Watkins. Watkins has drifted very wide here to get this ball. Ings in the middle. Watkins has gone down. It's just a free kick, not a penalty. It's pretty much on the line. And Rennes are very fortunate. That is just not a little bit closer inside the penalty box. That would have been a penalty. That is so close to being a penalty, by the way. He had to pull him down then. If he let him go any further, that would have been a Villa penalty. It's as close as the line as you're going to get. Villa still not moving the ball with sharp. Yeah, we don't look as sharp as them, to be fair. Yeah, people have said this in chat. I agree. Archer's still yet to come on. He's still waiting. I imagine as soon as this free kick is done, he will come on and probably Watkins will make way. I imagine. Or it could be Coutinho and then play Archer alongside Watkins and Ings in like a front 3. But then we got Bailey. I have no idea. Unless we have a 4-4-2. Watkins on the left. And then play Archer and Ings together. That could also work. Villa free kick. Gone short. Oh, it's poor. It's got intercepted. We had a free kick that got red, bro. We took the free kick short to the edge of the box to find Coutinho and they intercepted the free kick, man. You couldn't write this. We had a free kick in a very dangerous position that got intercepted, mate. Unbelievable. A free kick to Villa. And I think Archer is going to come on now. It is the final 12 minutes of the game. Come on, the Villa boys. Ollie Watkins will come off. It won't be a 4-4-2. And it will be Cameron Archer to come on. So I'm trying to think how this is going to work now. So unless we go back to that diamond again and play Bailey as a cam, I don't really understand what we're doing here. But Archer is on for Aston Villa. Archer, Danny Ings. Actually, no, tell a lie. Bailey did go off. I think it's the diamond now. It is a diamond, but Bailey's off. So Coutinho's the cam. We've got Ings and Archer up front together. Rogue Bunham as the defensive mid and Ramsey as a central midfielder. So we've gone to our diamond for the final 12 minutes. That is a heavy pass. Actually, very well played there from Luca Dina. We didn't do well with the diamond, I feel. So it's interesting to see us play the diamond again. I'd love to know how close we are to signing Julian Alvarez. I don't like knowing, to be fair. There is a goal, by the way, in the Liverpool City game, and Alvarez has scored. And there's actually a VAR check as well right now. There could be handball in the attacking team build-up. Referee Craig Pawson wants to look at it. Wait, why is that gone to VAR? Well, I'm just gonna monitor that a second. There might be something interesting happening for Liverpool. I didn't see that Alvarez did get the equaliser, but he did. He came off the bench. He scored for Manchester City. It does remain Liverpool 1, City 1. Villa on the right-hand side here. 10 minutes to go in this game. Just like the Liverpool City game. I think that game is going to end slightly quicker than our one. Young's cross for Villa. Towards Archer. It's cleared. It's going to be a corner kick to Aston Villa. Come on, the boys. Lovely ball from Young. And the Rennes defence had to be sharp there to stop Archer getting that. I think there might have been a flick header to take the ball away from Archer, and then it was cleared at the far post. Villa take the corner short. Coutinho to Young. Young first time cross the far post! Yes! 2-1 Aston Villa! What a cross from Ashley Young. He rolled back the years with that one. Lovely ball to the back post, and it's the new centre-back. It is Diego Carlos to loop his header over Mandanda to make it Rennes 1, Aston Villa 2. Ashley Young looked like the 2009 Ashley Young, rolling that cross to the far post. And it's a brilliant header. Lovely short corner, pretty much taking their steam and stealing their thunder as they scored from a short corner. Coutinho into Young, first time right-footed curling cross to Young, and Diego Carlos looping header over Mandanda. Rennes 1, Villa 2. That is absolutely bloody brilliant. Diego Carlos, I did say he's a big positive from this pre-season, and he has scored potentially the winning goal in our final pre-season game going into Bournemouth next week. A lovely way to do it. If we do win the game off that, that is a wonderful way to do so. Substitute Ashley Young with one of the best crosses I've seen for a long time. Like I said, you see that, you will literally picture the Ashley Young of old. Like that, he rolled back the years with that cross. Wonderful ball. And it wasn't just Carlos. There were several Villa players completely free at the back post, but it did fall to Diego Carlos. And it's a wonderful header to make it 2-1 Villa. Arguably, we don't deserve it, but I mean, I will take anything in football, to be quite honest. Now I can say this and know what it means. Up the Villa. Let's go. Love to see that, Chris, mate. Wonderful goal. Wonderful goal. It is 2-1 to Liverpool. The VAR has led to Salah getting a penalty for a handball, and he scored it. And with, 6 minutes left in that game, as well as this game, both games are now 2-1. Will they both remain 2-1? That is the question. Rennes have a free kick here. Bloody hell, it's gone all the way to the back post, and it was Ashley Young who cleared it. But you could say inspired substitution. Ashley Young, I gotta say, I'm gonna keep saying it. It was an absolutely wonderful ball. Very nice to see. If we do win this game, I'm gonna choose not to be negative because a win is a win. It's just as of right now, we probably don't deserve it, to be honest. Oh man, 7 minutes to go here. It's interesting. Archer's come on and we've scored. And I mean, if I would have told you Archer comes on and we make it 2-1, I can guarantee 80% of chat would have predicted it would have been an Archer goal. I don't think a single person would have said Diego Carlos to score. Coutinho with a very dodgy touch there. He's giving the ball away. Oh, to be fair, we won it back brilliantly though. Roe Bonham, I gotta say, he's a very, very good, composed central defensive midfielder. Could be one for the future. He reminds me a lot of like a younger Nakamba, I gotta say. Very nice to see. Hello to you, Clearly McGinn. What's up, mate? Have you been watching much of the game? Oh, that's a poor pass from Villa. We've got it here with Ramsey. We could get a third goal here to seal it. Ramsey puts the ball in. Oh, that went out for a corner, didn't it? Well, Mandanda caught the ball, and it looked like he took it over the line for a corner, but the referee doesn't give it. That is, that's an odd one. I think we've just been robbed of a set piece there, but according to the referee, not so. Only got to start watching the second half of it though. To be fair, in the first half you didn't miss too much. You missed literally 3 chances and 2 of them led to goals. With the tap in for Rennes after Kamara let his man completely run past him. Then Bailey scored a mishit shot into the ground that looped over Mandanda. And then right as the end of the first half, Theet had a free header that he put over. Second half, I gotta say, Borrego had a tap in, the whole goal to aim at, and he put it arguably straight at Martinez. And well, I think we just got a little bit lucky today, but a win is a win, and if the win gets the confidence going, then whatever. But it's just not a great performance for Villa. We've not deserved to win this game by any means. The only thing I will say about Rennes is for a side that are decent, they've just defended for no reason. They've decided to become Burnley in the second half at 1-1 and just sit back and defend. And I don't really understand why. Like, we are not that threatening that you have to put 11 men behind the ball. I don't get it. They didn't have to do that. Liverpool winning and Villa winning, happy days. Happy days. I'm just happy to see City lose. I care more about City losing games than Liverpool winning, to be honest. But yeah, happy days. Going into the Bournemouth game. Oh, another parade. To be fair, I just can't stand. I can't stand Man City. I just hate what they're about, to be honest. A dinner plate. Oh dear. Well, I can't even get my words out. Another sub for Villa. Feeney is going to come on for the remaining 4 minutes of this game. 86 gone here. Rennes 1. Aston Villa 2. Leon Bailey and Diego Carlos, the goal scorers for Villa. Yeah, not a bad game. I gotta say, I've been fairly negative today. But I will take a win, and that will. I think that the confidence is huge, right? You can play terrible and win games, and it can in turn make you confident and make you play better for future games, and win those more comfortably. So, I suppose I'd rather win this game and play poorly than play poorly and not win. Even though it's a friendly, it doesn't mean anything. Winning the game is huge. I hate every club, all but the Villa. Fair enough. Fair enough. I love that, to be fair. I love that. We do have, and even this channel has seen a fair bit of Liverpool support since Gerrard. But just like Rangers, I know as soon as Gerrard leaves, they're going to drop us like a stone. So I don't really care, to be honest. I just want to see Gerrard do well because he's a Villa manager. If he wasn't managing Villa, I suppose I'd be like, well, Maybe if he could do well and get an England job in the future, but I wouldn't care too much, to be honest. But yeah, only a few minutes to go now. Still 2-1. Like I said, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do. We have 118 people in chat today. We've definitely had a few thousand in total. And 57 likes on the video. So if you can push both of those up, that'd be absolutely amazing. And I'd love you all very much. Don't forget, I got 3 videos coming out this week and the opening game live stream against AFC Bournemouth. I am very nervous for that game. Bloody hell, I'm stressing. We lost against Watford on the opening day of last season, a newly promoted side who ended up getting relegated. Will the same thing happen this year? We'll see. Chats of Villa, though. With Danny Ings forced out wide, he puts the ball into the box. And it's actually a terrible ball. That's easily cut out. I don't know why Ings was forced so far wide there, to be quite honest. But yeah, I'm excited for the season, but I'm also, I don't know, I'm hesitant because I just know a lot of these issues I'm seeing in pre-season, they'll probably show in the Premier League, and you can't afford for them to show in the Premier League. You can't afford to make mistakes because you'll get punished. If we give that chance to like a Sterling or like a Mahrez or a Son that we gave to Borrego, it'd be in the back of the net. You got, players like Kane, Son need half a chance. We gave Borrego an actual tap in and he didn't score. We can't afford to do that. We have a lot of things to work on, I feel. Same here, George Villa, when the season starts, look at Liverpool, couldn't win a game pre-season and beating that lot. Yeah, I'll try not to be as negative, to be fair. Oh dear. I'm really trying, and then Ramsey has just put the most poor pass looking for Ings. It has sailed out for a throw-in. Villa look very tired, I gotta say. Ings breathing out his arse there. Free kick to Rennes, foul from Ramsey. No added time has been shown just yet, so we don't see. I haven't seen how long left. At the end of the game, I will give a brief summary, and I'll give player ratings as well. Why not? You guys can also provide your player ratings too if you want to. Let me know in chat. Give me a man of the match too. All the good stuff. I think easily my man of the match today is Bailey. The only player who I was actually very confident of when he went forward. I always thought something could happen here with Bailey. So yeah, it was very nice. It was very nice to see that. How you doing, Sofian? What's up? Bonjour. Hello. I'm guessing you're a PSG fan by your badge. You know what? I might as well ask you. Do you rate Rennes? Do you think they will do well this season in Ligue 1? Do you have any opinion on Villa? Just let me know. Oh, the Villa. Nice to see that, Pebble. I'm not going to get on Valorant, to be honest, Wisp. I got to go to the gym today as well, so I don't really have much time. Hello, Aston. Hello. Aston is a Blues fan. He's a mate of mine, but he's a Blues fan. So yeah, give him all the abuse. Oh, I'm joking. Yeah, you're a secret Blues fan. He says he's a Chelsea fan, but he's a secret Blue Nose. I know. He's secret Blue Nose. It's alright. Secret safe with me, mate. Who scored Leon Bailey and Diego Carlos, of all players, looping a header into the back of Mandanda's net. A lovely cross from Ashley Young. I gotta say, it looked like prime, like 2010 Ashley Young, curling that ball to the back post. Only like Birmingham because they pay me. Bro, you're making them go bankrupt. They're paying you... They're paying you like 20% of what they're worth. Oh man, you're the reason. You're the reason they have no money, big man. Yeah, what do they pay you in? Asbestos. They scrape it from the stand. Oh man, 20p. It took them 6 years to give you pay rise. Wow, incredible club, top class club, mate. They haven't paid you for his shift you did 5 months ago. Oh dear. I appreciate your support, Sofian. I do. Up the Villa, mate. I don't know what like how you have like Forza Milan and Ala Madrid. I don't know what PSG have, but go PSG, up the PSG. Might let some people in for free in the process. Go for it. What they're gonna do? Not pay you again? Oh my god. Yeah, Carlos' goal was a header. Yeah, it was a lovely short corner between Coutinho and Young. They had a little combination, and it was Young's right-footed cross that curved to the back post. Carlos was completely free, and he looped his header over Mandanda. Lovely goal. Lovely goal. It will take him 60 years to pay the loans back for your staff wages. Oh, that's brilliant. I love that. I love that. You know what? You're not even too wrong. It's not even a joke. It's oh man, that's funny. That is funny. What a joke. Look, just like you guys, look, I have a lot of Blues mates, right? And they're all the same. They all still think they're bigger than Villa. It's mental. By the way, that is it for full time. It is Rennes 1, Aston Villa 2. We did manage to win the game just about. Arguably, we didn't deserve it because we gave them literal sitters that they just didn't take. But look, a win is a win, and I suppose preseason is all about fitness. I'm just a little bit concerned that the signs that were there of last season are still here now. Watkins and Ings are just not really scoring. And Gerrard kind of refuses to play Archer, and I don't get it. Goal scorers today was Leon Bailey as he misshot a half volley into the ground that looped over the goalkeeper, and it was the Diego Carlos header from a from an Ashley Young cross to make it 2-1. That has been a third goal for Liverpool to seal that. It was a Núñez goal. Well, that's very interesting. Núñez apparently scored a header in the 94th minute. Very, very interesting to see. No Núñez slander. Apparently, Erling Haaland scored an offside goal, according to Flash Score. I don't know how right that is. But that is also very interesting to see. I'm very quickly going to give a few player ratings here and there. Martinez can't really get more than a 6 because he didn't make a save and he conceded a goal. So it's very hard to give more than that. The back four all get 7s except Carlos, who gets probably a 9 today. He didn't put a foot wrong, scored a winning goal. What more can you do as a centre-back? If you win all your challenges and you score a goal, that is pretty much arguably the perfect defensive performance. So yeah, Carlos very well played. McGinn, Louise, I've got to say, like, not as low as 6, but not as high as 7. McGinn, a few crosses here and there were pretty good, but Louise is lower than McGinn. Louise easy is 6, if not 5. Louise literally does nothing almost every time I watch him play. People might say I have a Douglas Louise agenda. I just don't see what he does. Like, I'm really trying to see what he does. His set pieces are terrible. His passing's half decent, but his defending isn't as good as what people think it is. And he was kind of a passenger today. At least McGinn tried to get forward. He went out wide. He put crosses in. He tried to get involved. I didn't really see much of Luis for that. But I don't know. People love Luis or whatever. Coutinho did just hit the post in the first half. I did forget about that. He had a free kick, like 35 yards, quite far out to be fair, but he smashed it onto the post. That could have been a lovely second goal. But yeah, a few defensive errors. Theet with a free header, and then Borrego with a tap in, and thankfully both did not lead into goals. But yeah, going back to the ratings, McGinn I'll give a 7, Louise a 6. Bailey, my man of the match today. If I give Carlos a 9, I have to give Bailey a 9. He was pretty much the whole game today, always constantly a threat. Scored a lovely goal. Well, scored a goal. Nearly scored another, to be fair. He took it on his left foot, smashed it across goal. Very nearly was a second. Positives for Bailey, to be fair. A lot of positives. So yeah, a 9 for Bailey. Watkins a 6, did nothing really. A couple bits of hold up play and pressure, but very little from Watkins again. Same with Ings. Like they're pretty much like for like at this point. And then Coutinho a 7 for bits of play here and there. But he didn't really impose himself. But yeah, mainly 6 and 7s across the board with a couple standouts. And that is pretty much it. Thank you all for your support. I got 3 videos coming out this week, as well as a live stream for Aston Villa versus Bournemouth and a guaranteed Villa versus Everton. That will be on TV as well. So that'll be a no delay live stream. Thank you all for being here. You've all been amazing. If you haven't already, please make sure to click that subscribe button. I love you all, honestly. We have 65 likes to the video. Love to see that go to 70, for example. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Up the Villa.